I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone for teaching this truth according to the Bible. This morning, just on my way to work, and I was watching the Elder Yashalamba's video from last night. Okay, and they did a lesson going into really kind of proving that those people over there in the land of Israel, they're not who they proclaim to be. I've done lessons on it. Every brother's done lessons on it. But the reason why this is a major topic is because, the children of Israel, the true children of Israel, are the main center point focus of prophecy in the Bible. Okay, the fulfillment of prophecy is the utmost importance. Okay, and when you claim to be the people of the Lord, you're basically putting yourself at the center of those prophecies. Okay, and May 14th, 1948, okay, is what a lot of you Christians believe was the fulfillment of prophecy. Okay, the prophecies that say that the children of Israel would return to their land, okay, and rule as a sovereign nation. Which, if that's your proclamation or premises, then you must believe that the kingdom of heaven is already reigning on earth, and that Benjamin Netanyahu, you must believe that that man is the Lord, Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Okay, because that's what the Isaiah chapter 9 talks about, and that's what Isaiah chapter 2 talks about. Okay, the last time, and the elder went into it, the last time that the Israelites, the true Israelites of the Bible, had a sovereign government as a unified nation. Okay, the last time that happened, sorry, someone out here bugging out. Shit. The Lord got these niggas out here bugging out, man. The lady out here rolling around on the ground butt ass naked at 4:30 in the morning. God damn. Jake is through, man. Jake is through. All right. But anyway, what I was saying was the last time that the nation of Israel was a sovereign government in the world on earth was under King David and under King Solomon. After the death of King Solomon, the nation split. We were no longer a unified nation, no longer a single government, okay? And most of the kings were wicked and evil, all right? So the next time that the nation of Israel will be a sovereign government in the land of Israel, with Jerusalem as its capital, would be at the return of the Lord, and the Lord would be the king. He would be the ruler on top. And 144,000 Alahayim, men of the Lord, they would also rule underneath him. That is not what's going on today in the land of Israel. So I want to play a little bit of this video, okay? I want to play a little bit of this video. Okay, we're going to hear what the elder has to say kind of about the situation and what's going on with those little hats. I'm going to bring out a scripture, all right? And I'm going to read the Balfour Declaration, all right? Because there's a good claim to be made from that. So let's listen.
Be the Jews. Right. And it's not going to be a prime minister. It's not going to be a Balfour Declaration. And it's not going to be no war. Everything that we're seeing is contrary with these people is contrary to the scriptures, man. And everywhere you look, they're getting cursed out. So now you have Brock make an anti-Semitic post. With Elmo, they're cursing out the small hats. So what they're getting ready to do is basically say this is enough, this is going too far, all right, and basically pass legislation in the near future centered around you can't say nothing against them, and it'd be like a real law. Right. What scripture said that the Israelites would have that type of pull in end time prophecy? Right. You can't talk about them. Nigga can get on the rap and talk about, I'm gonna throw a 40 bottle at your grandma head, and shit'll sell. The video stay up, likes, people commenting. Come on, man. These people are fraudulent, man. And the truth is the biggest enemy to the so-called white man's rulership, because it's
And Khan, because I agree with everything that Elder said, because it's true. The truth is the biggest enemy to the so-called white man, so-called European, so-called Caucasian, all right? Which we know is the true Edomites of the Bible, okay? That is the people that the Lord hates. And, why is the truth so damaging to them? Why do they worry about the Hebrew Israelites so much and what we're saying? Is because they know we have the truth. See, this topic of who the real Israelites are, if it is true what we're saying, which it is, and those people in the land of Israel who are claiming to be Jews, okay, if they're not the people, that destroys them, but it also destroys all of Christianity, modern day, white, European, Roman Catholic, Eurocentric, Edomite rebrand of the Bible called Christianity. It destroys it, okay? So, let's go ahead and go over here. This is Jeremiah 33 and 23, and it says, Moreover, the word of the Lord came to Jeremiah, saying, Considerest thou not what this people have spoken, saying, the two families which the Lord Yahweh hath chosen, he hath even cast them off. Thus, it says, they have despised my people, okay, that they should be no more a nation before them. Okay, and that's Psalms, the 83rd chapter as well. So the same thing, that they wanted to cut the nation of Israel off. What does it say in 25? Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, if my covenant be not with day and night, okay, and if I have not appointed the ordinances of heaven and earth, then will I cast, right? Then will I cast away the seed of Jacob and David, my servant, so that I will not take any of his seed to be rulers over the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. For I will cause their captivity to return and have mercy on them. You got to deal with this, you Christians. Okay, the Lord said that the nations of the world are going to proclaim that the Israelites are no more a people. Okay, when they are. Okay, you've lied, you've been exposed. And the Lord said if he doesn't have a covenant with day and night, if he basically didn't create day and night, okay, that's what he would cast off his people. All right. Now what's interesting, let's go over here. This is what I was talking about. The Balfour Declaration of 1917. This is the document that a lot of those little hats, those Jews, JOOs, used to proclaim their rights to the land of Israel, because they're proclaiming that they are the people, okay, of the book. What does it say? Dear Lord Rothschild. That's interesting. Dear Lord Rothschild. Why is this addressed to a Rothschild? Okay, why? It's because, you know, that is the family that is really at the forefront of the people in the land of Israel right now. Okay, they are probably one of the top elite families of the earth. And they make all the decisions, they own all the banks, they own all the money, all the Federal Reserves. And these people, They control everything. Resources. It says, I have much pleasure in conveying to you on behalf of His Majesty's government. His Majesty's government. What is that? That's the British government. The following declaration of sympathy with Jewish Zionist aspirations, with as much has been submitted to and approved by the cabinet. Okay, and you can read the rest of that, but the point is, the state of Israel today, okay, who claim to be the real people of Israel, they're nothing more than an extension of British colonization, European, white, Caucasian, Edomite colonization. Okay? Now, this is interesting because it goes with what I read in my last video. I believe it was my last video. Could be wrong, but Ezekiel 36, straight to the point, and 5, where it says, therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, power, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against all Idumea, Edomites, all of them, every single one of them, every person. If you're an Edomite, the Lord has spoken against you. Okay, and it says, which have appointed my land into their possession, which have appointed my land into their possession. Boom. Right here. This is the fulfillment of that prophecy. May 14th, 1948 is when that happened. Okay? It says, which have appointed my land into their possession with the joy of all their heart. And it says, with the spiteful minds to cast out for a prey. Cast who out for a prey? Okay? Cast who out for a prey? The true Israelites. Okay? In Jeremiah 33, like I just read, it said that they believe that the Lord has cast off his people. They don't believe that they're a people anymore, a nation anymore. Psalms 83 says that the name of Israel be no more in remembrance, okay, to cut them off from being a nation, okay? Now, if this is true, and the people of the land of Israel that are in there today, the fake Israelites, if those are Edomites, truly, and they're nothing more than an extension of the British colonization, the British Empire, an extension of that. Let's think. Who else is also an extension of the British Empire? Who else is the result of British colonization? What other nation or nations could we say, but really one nation that I'm thinking about, could we say is also an extension of the British colonization? Okay, well, that's right, the United States of America. And if those people in the land of Israel today are Edomites as an extension of the British colonization, His Majesty's government, right? His Majesty's government. Well, if this is true, then that means you so-called white colonists, settlers, thieves, murderers, okay? You white Caucasian Americans, you proud American flag waving white people in America, you are also Edomites. You are the people that the Lord hates. And that means, according to Psalms 137, let's go there. Psalms 137. That means this applies to you. Verse 7. Oh, remember, O Lord Yahweh, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon. The daughter of Babylon is Babylon the Great. Okay? The daughter of Babylon is Babylon the Great in the Bible. Revelation 17. The daughter of Babylon. Who art thou? who art to be destroyed, who art to be destroyed by the Lord. Okay, this is what's going to happen to you so-called white people in your precious America. You are to be destroyed. Okay, Babylon the Great, or the daughter of Babylon, is synonymous with the United States of America. You can't separate the two. You can't. It's impossible. Happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Everything you've done, all the genocide, all the theft, all the injustice, all the murder, all the rape, all the robbery, everything you've done will be repaid to you. Double. Double. Okay? Let's go to Revelation. Okay? Let's go to Revelation chapter 17. Okay, let's get to the point. Verse 5. And upon her forehead was the name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. Okay? This is who Mystery Babylon. Why is it a mystery? You know, when you ask people, you ask them, is America in the Bible? Christians always say, no, America's not mentioned in the Bible. America's not in the Bible. Oh, yes, it is. America is all over the Bible. America is one of the main focuses of the Bible and prophecy. Okay, and its destruction. It's known as the day of the Lord, the day of Lord's vengeance, when the Lord returns. He's going to destroy America. He's also going to destroy the land of Israel with fake Jews in it. Okay, how is he going to do that? Well, he's going to cause World War III, and that's going to result in nuclear warfare. Okay, this is not hard to understand, but for some reason, you Christians are in cognitive dissonance and denialism. It's going to happen, no matter what you say, whether you believe or not. It's going to happen. You're all going to die very soon. Painful, agonizing, terrifying death via way of fire. Not just any fire, nuclear fire. 200 million degree thermonuclear warfare. You will be incinerated. You will be melted. You will be destroyed to the utmost. This is what the book of Zechariah talks about, where it says that their eyes shall melt out of their holes, and their tongue shall melt out of their mouth. Okay, and they shall melt away as they stand on their feet, roughly paraphrasing. Okay, that's the result of nuclear bombs being dropped on the United States of America and Israel. Okay, so this is what this is talking about. But the point of this video is to show you that the United States of America, along with the nation of Israel, that claim to be the nation of Israel, is nothing more than the extension of the British government. And the Lord said in Ezekiel 36 that those were the Edomites. And we all know that the Lord hates Edomites. Okay? So, please, any Christian that can come against this doctrine, which you can't, it's impossible, we know it, okay, which is why you always deflect away from the prophecies. You always deflect away from the prophecies, which is thus saith the Lord, because you can't gainsay the doctrine. You can't, it's impossible. All right, I just wanted to make this quick video, make this quick point, because the elder went into proving exactly what we always say. Soon, Babylon the Great, aka the United States of America, will be destroyed. You so-called white people are going to be absolutely obliterated. And the ones of you that survive in other parts of the world that don't get hit by nukes, you will be immediately gathered and put in chains and go into slavery for 1,000 years. And then after 1,000 years of all you Edomites who will come back, those of you that die will come back in reincarnation. You will be born as babies to Edomite parents. Okay, this is how the world works. You will be born as babies in the kingdom of heaven, back as Edomites, little white babies. But this time, when you come back, it won't be your society. It won't be your power structure. You won't own the lands. You won't have your names on the buildings. You won't have your military. You won't have America. You won't have all the things that gave you power to dominate the earth. When you come back, the world's going to be a lot different from when you left, when you were incinerated. This time, it's going to be our world. It's going to be our kingdom. While you're dead, we will establish our kingdom under Yahushua HaMashiach. Okay, the kingdom of heaven, the throne of David. Okay, we will dominate the earth. We will own the earth. We will own all the nations, and we will oppress and break them. Jeremiah 51:20. We will break them to pieces for 1,000 years. None more so than you Edomites, man. Okay, and for 1,000 years you will be our slaves, and then at the end of 1,000 years, we will kill you all. We will eliminate every Edomite from off the face of the planet. It's Obadiah 1:18. All right. So with that, I'm going to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching this truth according to the Bible. Shalom and above the board.